Hey, you guys, I am super excited because I am getting ready to host my sister's baby shower, and I am going to be the hostess with the mostest. And in order to do that, I have to look the part. But today I want to do a nude look. Now, I really had a lot of time, when I thought about going live, but now that I am have set up everything because I had to take, I don't know, I had to redo everything. I lost like 10-15 minutes just setting up. So we here. Okay. I feel like I have a delay. I feel like something is wrong with my settings on my camera. I'm probably never ever going to unplug my stuff again. Let me turn my little light on back here. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, let's see. Um, I'm trying to figure out what. Let's do pink. Let's do select all. Let's do pink in the background today. Actually, we're gonna do a green. A green would be good just because, like a mint green. How do I get that more minty? That's the colors of the baby shower today. Let me see if I can't find on the color wheel. Like somewhere in there. Okay. All right. Good morning, you guys. The first thing I need to do is let y'all know what time I gotta get out of here. I need to be hopping off this live no later than like 10:15. Like 10 after 10. 10 after 10 is good. Okay. Let me lift myself up. I need to replace and re-glue um one of my lashes. Y'all, the quality of this camera is not going to work for me. Let me see. Maybe that's better. I don't know, but I'm still getting like a grainy situation and it's not giving. It is not giving. I don't know. I have to fix it later. Dang. Anyway, all right. So y'all know I be putting my lashes on underneath, and if I don't slow down, I'm not gonna have any eyes. So I'm just gonna carefully peel this middle lash. Thank you, Anitra. I'm gonna carefully peel this middle lash. Ever so carefully. Because it was kind of hanging. And what I need, I know y'all can't see that. What I need is just to redo the lash. Something's happening right here. Okay. I need to redo this lash just so it won't be hanging. So I'm going to clean. Good morning, y'all. Hey, Angela. Angela said they was trying her. They was trying to tell her that she was wearing a filter. She had to let them know. Act like you know. Act like you know. Now, usually I will use like warm water or something like that, but I just really ain't got time for it right now. So I'm gonna put this little piece back. You know what it is? No, that couldn't be it. Let me see. Do I need this to record? Nope, I don't need that to stream. So I don't know what it is, y'all. But this quality is just not doing what it's supposed to do. It's upsetting me and my homegirls. I don't know what I did, y'all. Anyway, I know I was playing with the settings. I do know that. But this is grainy looking. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about it. All right, I'm gonna take this little lash piece and put me some glue back on top of it. I did have something I wanted to talk to y'all about today. While I'm doing this, I wanted to talk about the word selfish. Have you ever been called selfish? Have you ever called somebody else selfish? What does that what does that word even mean? To be selfish. What does that mean? To be this little piece right here giving me Rick James vibes. Put this wig down. I'm gonna fix my wig in a minute. What does it mean to be selfish? I'm waiting on this to dry a little bit. What does that mean to be selfish? A lot of people, is my HD on? Girl, I don't know how to turn it on. I have no idea. No idea. Resolution 10th. Oh, you know what? I could have changed my resolution somewhere in my camera. That is possible. Let me see. Act like you know, act like you know. Act like you know, act. All right, that wasn't it. I swear, I ain't no telling what I did to this thing. I'm gonna have to get back on YouTube and figure out what I did. All right. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, I got glue on the tip of this, and I'm just gonna stick this right back in this spot over here. And honestly, it needs to go closer to here, but so it's really gonna make this one look it's gonna make the front piece look out of place. So I'm probably gonna have to replace that too. But that's all right. Is it hanging? Let me see if it's hanging. It's gonna have to be all right today. All right, I don't have time for this. I don't need more lights. Lights is just not what I need. It's the resolution that's not right. It's the clarity. I can see like grains and stuff, and I don't like it. Okay. We were talking about what it means to be selfish. So, selfish means not taking other people's feelings into consideration, only thinking about yourself. Um, that's good, Angela. I need to be called selfish more. And that's something I wanted to talk about. Like sometimes I was thinking about this morning, just the word selfish and kind of like the connotation that it has. Selfish can sound like a negative thing when really being selfish is just taking care of you. Um, and I think that it sounds negative because it means that somebody else that believes that they should be high up on the priority list is getting slighted, right? Milk hydro grip today. It means that somebody else is getting slighted, and so because they're upset, then it makes you look mean and selfish. Now there are negative times when someone is selfish and just mean, but when you're selfish because you're implementing boundaries and sometimes selfish sounds like not saying yes. It sounds like saying no to a lot of things. So yeah, it's gonna sound harsh. It's gonna sound like you don't really care when actually you really do. Um, it's just you care more about yourself and what you're able to do than you are caring about the other person's needs. And that's not always a bad thing. Because guess what? Everybody has something going on. And a lot of times, people take care of their situation before they take care of yours. And I think it's important to know that when you are selfish, that's your that's your cup. You know, you cannot help anybody else. You can't have a good attitude about helping anybody else if you don't help and do what you need to do for yourself first. Okay? So, I'm supportive of anyone who needs to be selfish. Because again, when you are trying to fill your cup, that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. You know, there are going to be times when you just don't have it to give. And what can you do other than exhaust yourself? End up, you end up eating bad because you're eating on the go. You are so you're consuming more processed foods. It's like the small things. You upset and stressed out in traffic. Now, when you go for your physical, your blood pressure is high. Um, you're fatigued. All of those things, just because you didn't say no, because you were worried about somebody calling you selfish, right? So, I just want to encourage you to think about areas where you need to be selfish. And one affirmation that really helped me along the way was I am still a good person with boundaries. I am still a good person when I communicate my boundaries, what I need, what I need to revive myself. Even if I can't show up, I'm still a good person. Even if I can't stretch myself, I'm still a good person. Even if I can't donate today, I'm still a good person, right? And I think the main concern that we're thinking is, oh, I just I don't want nobody to think I'm a bad person. I promise I care. Maybe in this season you haven't been doing a good job at showing up for your friends or showing up for the people that you love. And it's not that you don't want to, you just cannot. You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't. And there's nothing to beat yourself up about. It's just right now in this season, you can't. And they gonna have their season. If they ain't already in it, they gonna have their season where they can't show up for you in that way. And guess what? That's when you start learning grace. When you set boundaries, you also learn grace. That's really good. I'm really talking good. When you set boundaries, you start to learn grace for others. So I'm talking about like this is my soul sister. Like, be it everything I have, we hang out together, we spend a night with each other. Like, we are really like bosom buddies. But she did not make it to my retirement party. So I text her and was like, is everything okay? I missed you tonight. Because that was not like her. So instead of getting the attitude, I'm like, something got to be wrong. And she texted me back and said, hey, I was just so exhausted from working. And it just wasn't, working out. But I hope you had a great time, blah, blah. Okay, guess what? I could do one or two things. I can get mad and go off about, oh, you're not a good friend. I only retire once. You were supposed to be there. The drama, okay? I can do all of that. Or I can respect that she took care of herself, that she chose to take care of herself and honor how her body felt. That didn't mean that she didn't love me no less. That didn't mean that she loved me any less, but she honored her body. She just couldn't do it. And I would rather enjoy her good energy than accept her bad energy, right? Listen, low maintenance people is a blessing. And it ain't even low maintenance, Lawanda. I feel like it's not necessarily low maintenance. It's really people who understand how to take care of themselves. Like, you're on the same wavelength. That's all it is. You share the same values, that part. Everybody put values in the comments. You share the same values, right? I value resting too. So when you tell me you can't make it, I value resting than I do appearance. You showing up and making an appearance. You get what I'm saying? But because we value me and like I said, this is my bosom buddy now. We value the same things. We can't be bosom buddies if we don't value the same things. But we value the same things. And because we value the same thing, it made it easier for me to say, girl, I knew you was either dead or or really, really tired. And she said she was both. And we moved on. Went to hang out with each other maybe a couple of weekends later, and we moved on. But you have to grow to a space of maturity. And that space of maturity is just maturing your values. What's really important? Is it arguing? with somebody I know loves me, somebody I know will fight about me. Is that more important than just um, being mad about if she was there or not? Is that important or not? So being selfish is so much easier when you have like-minded um friends and people around you who respect it. um does anybody have a challenge with setting boundaries, saying no? Yeah, we got a brow class coming up. As I'm doing my brows, I thought I might just share that. There is a brow class coming up, you guys. You can sign up at beautyforusclass.com. And I'm going to teach you how to fill your brows in like a freaking boss. No, I'm going to teach you for real. How to fill your brows in naturally, easily. And I just want y'all to know, I be teaching for real. Like when you come to my classes, you're walking into a classroom. We're not skipping to the part that you think you want to know. We're going to go through the part that you need to know in order to get the look that you want. So I take my time so that you can really understand, because you don't have to be an artist to get your brows the way that you want. You just have to be a, a willing vessel. Wow. You just have to be willing to practice. That's it. You got to be willing to unlearn and practice a new way. My eyebrow. I'm gonna take this pencil. Got too much product up here. So just now my eyebrow was just not grabbing the pencil because my foundation was probably still, kind of either wet or something like that, but the wax was not coming off. So I just put some powder up there to dry it out. All right, let's get into this look. You guys, if you don't know, now you know. I'm going to be using matte brushes. I have been using matte brushes for my entire makeup today. You guys, these brushes are numbered in the order in which you should use them. They are descriptively named. So I'm going to be playing with all of the eyeshadow brushes right now. I just finished using all of the face brushes, which start with the letter F. And like I said, they are numbered. So you can go to matterbrushes.com and to get your brushes. And I'm going to go ahead and start with the smaller brushes, which start with the letter E. Okay. So the letter E is for eyes. And I'm going to start with that. I think I'm going to use this Revolution palette just to make it easier. This is the Reloaded palette, and it's called Velvet Rose. So Revolution, Reloaded, Velvet Rose. If you're watching and you can screenshot, this is the perfect time to do that. Perfect time to screenshot. All right. So looks like this. And I'm going to start out as nude as possible. I honestly don't know. Sometimes you don't know how the color is going to show up on your skin. So I'm going to start out as nude as possible. And this brush right here is E2. Okay, so E2 is the matte crease transition brush. So I know that I should pick up a matte color, which this color is matte, means that it has no shimmer, no shine. I need to pick up a matte color and use it in the crease. And this is actually really pretty, really pretty. I'm used to a little bit more color than this, so we're just gonna We just gonna work it out. Okay, so let me go back to I had a question down here. So what if weeks later that friend didn't congratulate or call you? Um Now it's a couple of things to this. If you and that friend have been distant for a while, like y'all don't talk often, y'all don't hang out, and they don't congratulate or call you, then that friendship is organically dissipating. Meaning that it's organically like easing out. Y'all ain't got nothing in common. Y'all don't really want to be friends. Okay? Because ain't neither one of y'all making effort to be friends. I'm trying a deeper color real quick. I'm just gonna try it in my crease. Then there's like if my friend didn't, because friendship is a two-way street. So it's like you expecting her to call you and you don't even know what she got going on, right? She may be, sometimes when we're depressed and we're functioning, like there's a such thing as you being a functioning depressed person. You're functioning, but you can't think about others because you're sulking in your own thoughts. I'm not saying that that's what your friend is, but it's possible. So you got to know the caliber of that friendship. This specific friend, that's my girl, right? Like we have a history of, I know her patterns. We have history. I'm gonna go with this dark. I'm using the next brush, which is E3. Like I said, it's numbered in order. So the first brush was E2. This is E3. But me and my friend, we have a pattern. And that pattern tells me that she would have been there. And if she is not there, she's dead. That's the pattern. That's what I know for sure. Now, when it comes to other friendships, maybe I don't talk all the time. Okay, there's some cultivating that needs to happen again. But a lot of times we be expecting stuff from people who don't have it to give, but they don't even know how to communicate that they don't have it to give. The next brush, you guys, is E4. That was just E3, and I used it for matte outer V. But E4 is for the lid, and I don't think I want to apply anything on the lid. I think everything that fell on the lid is just perfect, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. The next one is E5, which is blend harsh lines. I don't necessarily see any harsh lines, but I am going to just use this to just double check and make sure there are no harsh lines. But anyway, so a lot of times, yeah, that's where grace comes in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard sometimes to give grace when we extend ourselves so much. So we be like, but what about me though? And I get that. And you feel like you're the one that's always extending, always doing it. Don't do it. If you're gonna come back and be upset about extending yourself, do not do it. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna use this little paint pot. This is called an eyeshadow base. Eyeshadow bases have colors, so this specific one is like a white nude color. And I'm gonna use that underneath my eyes, and then I'm gonna go back in and add like some brown liner. I literally really only have 5 minutes, but I'm enjoying this conversation. If you're gonna do something for someone, do it just because you want to. Do it thinking that, man, they probably are not gonna be able to return. What if they're not able to return the gesture? You did it with a good heart. And that's all that matters, is you did it with a good heart. And if that friendship is over with, you're gonna have to cry about it. Trust me, you're gonna have to cry about it, and then we move on and we nurture the friendships that are actually working. But if calling you, saying congratulations and all that is a requirement of this friendship. You one, you have to communicate that. Yeah, like friends should know friends. And then the other part of that is just when you have grace for yourself, you have better grace for others, and you can consider others. When you know, like, man, when you can acknowledge, I don't have it to give, you can also acknowledge, child, she probably didn't even have it to give. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. D is asking, what does the base on the bottom lashes do? Is it the same as adding primer? Yes. So primer and base are two products that you can use to help eyeshadow pop. So me adding the base on the bottom of the lash line is going to help this brown just stand out a little bit more than what it would if I just put it on bare skin. So I just want to add a nice smoke effect. And I bought me some contacts recently. As y'all can see, my eyes are, a little extra. I put a little extra on it. But I really like how my eyeshadow pops when my eyes are a different color. And brown on brown is just really, really beautiful. So, judge your mama. Because I threw it back. I really am going. I was thinking about making sure like my contacts are prescription because I do have a prescription. I don't have a contact prescription, but I do wear glasses because I can't see things far away. Like sometimes even when I'm sitting on the couch and we have a big TV, um, child, even the TV be looking blurry. I'd be like, girl, you just need to go to bed. So, yeah. All right, another thing I want to do as I'm adding this smoke is probably do a smoky liner. So what I'm gonna do now, and you guys, I'm using E7. So on E7, it literally says smudge liner. I hope this is a package at the door, not a person. I don't know if y'all hear my doorbell ring, but I ain't gonna move. I don't be moving when I ain't expecting nobody. I'm not getting up. Yeah, these lashes look a fool. That's all right. We just gonna be foolish today. They look a fool because it's time for me to just replace them. But I ain't got time for that. All right. So I'm just gonna smudge this. I think that was a package. I'm just gonna smudge this to give me more of a smoky effect. All right. So can you guys see the difference? It's like on this side and like on this side, right? So it just elevates and gives it more of a smoky effect. I'm gonna take the residue from that and just continue to smoke. The eyeshadow base that I'm using is by MAC, and it is a paint pot. It's MAC paint pot, and it is, oh, that was a package. I just got the email. So it's the MAC paint pot, and it was in the color Painterly. Y'all see how imperfect this is? It doesn't have to be perfect, especially when you're gonna, it doesn't have to be perfect when you're gonna smudge it out. You just need to smudge fast before it dries up. So it's by MAC. MAC is a makeup store that's usually located in a mall. In some cities, they do have standalone stores. So, like, I've been to Austin and Dallas, and sometimes I think even in the Atlanta airport, MAC has a standalone store as well. And so in Memphis, though, we only have it inside of the mall. But it's called a paint pot, and that paint pot comes in different colors, and that one was Painterly. Other bases you can get is like by NYX. Bases are in colors. So maybe you've seen, jumbo pencils like this. These are bases. Maybelline also has color tattoos. So these are bases as well. All right, let me finish the rest of my face so that I can get out of here. Skipping stuff. The NYX orange blush, that was Sweet Cheeks. That was Sweet Cheeks in Summer Breeze. Summer breeze makes me feel fine. That was Sweet Cheeks in Summer Breeze. The more I put on my contour, the darker it's going to get. And I really want a contour that is going to stand out. It is hard to find, D. That Sweet Cheeks is hard to find, but I do love it very much. Today though, I am going to wear my CoverGirl. Let me see, green, mint green, browns. Yeah, I ordered it. My CoverGirl, this is orange. It's called Hot Frenzy. It's the CoverGirl True Blend, so flushed. It's very, very pigmented, so I have to just be very careful. Can you say this live? This live is gonna live on YouTube. It is going to live on YouTube. All right, so you guys, I bought a new all over face powder, which is just a pressed powder, and it is the Infallible 24-hour fresh wear, but it is matte. It's a full matte coverage, waterproof pressed powder, and I really, really like it. It says it in the fine print down here. That's why reading is so fundamental, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna put this all over. Y'all see that like that harsh line right there? We got to get that out. So I'm gonna use this brush. I'm actually gonna use F6, which is next in a bunch. And then I'm gonna jump back and use F3. So I like to use F3 underneath my eyes, and that's literally what it say. Blend set under eye with powder, F3. So I'm gonna go back with this brush and just make sure that underneath is really well blended, because I don't want when we get to taking pictures and stuff, I don't want that to be an issue. So yeah, child, I can see it. I'm just erasing that line with this powder, baby. I don't want no problems. Hello. They be like, child, you a what? You teach people who? Oh, okay. And do. Come on. That's right, LaWanda. LaWanda said, my eyes are becoming trained. Trained. Do you hear me? That's what happened. When you hang around me long enough, you be like, that's wrong, ain't it? And it is. All right, so I'm just going back to reinforce anything that I feel like has been wiped away. So I'm just adding more blush because I like blush. I feel like I kind of wiped it away a few minutes ago, so I'm just going to reapply that. And then I am going to, there we go. Lastly, just give myself some cheek shimmer. Now, everybody doesn't do this, but like I said, I'm hosting a baby shower today. And I will be, even if I wasn't hosting the baby shower, y'all, I was going to do this anyway. Have you guys enjoyed this today? Oh, Marawa. Let me tell you something, Marawa. I am excited about the software that I'm using in order to go live now. So I'm using StreamYard. StreamYard allows me to stream in multiple places. So even while you're watching me on YouTube, I am live on my personal Facebook page. I'm also live on my Makeup by Z page. So if you're watching me on Facebook, make sure you share it inside of our group. I can only go live on 3 places at one time, not unless I upgrade, and y'all ain't gonna upgrade. This is it. So I am really, really enjoying just knowing that I'm on YouTube and not on Facebook. It's almost like I'm really talking to YouTube, if that makes sense. This ain't what I'm looking for. So I'm enjoying every bit of it. And not none one of y'all done kept me on time. I said I got to get out of here. Y'all just talking with me. Y'all running y'all mouth too. I forgot to tell y'all I went and got a facial for the first time. Can y'all believe I've never gotten a facial? Yes, baby.
What time you supposed to get out of here?
In a minute. I'm about to go now. See, I'm almost done. I just sprayed my face.
You trying to hell.
Shut up. Anyway, the facial was great. It was very relaxing. I really did enjoy it. I felt like it was an upgrade to just like my routine. I got like a glow facial, and basically it was a cleansing and extraction. Hold on, yeah. It was cleansing, like a microdermabrasion, and something else. Exfoliation. It was fantastic. I was like, baby, I need to do this a little more often. Hold on, y'all. I got to get this wig together. So I'm just gonna put a little concealer, like right there in the part. That kind of made my part look crooked. Let's see. Made my part look too big. Whenever your part look too big, you take a little eyeliner pencil, you close that bad boy up. And that's what we're gonna do. Right there. Okay. There we go. Close her up. Put a little edge control there. But yeah, the girl that did it, she was so sweet. And because we are, service providers, we could kind of relate to certain things. So that was really fun. I was asking her a lot of not a lot. I didn't want to be annoying, so I didn't ask her too many questions, but I was just asking her questions, so I can know how to educate y'all on different things. Because y'all be asking me stuff, and I'd be like, "Child, let me find y'all an expert in their field. Because I only know what I know, child. And I'm doing the best I can. But she was very, very sweet, knowledgeable. Um, so it was great. It was great. Now, Jarisha said, let's go. Ah, that's hilarious. Oh, fantastic. Now, is the microdermabrasion, because I couldn't really tell what was happening because my eyes were closed. And that's another thing. When y'all be getting y'all services done, y'all keep y'all eyes closed. It really makes us as service providers feel very awkward. So please keep your eyes closed. Nobody wants to stare into your soul. Awkward. And most of the time, your service provider is probably an introvert and they're already uncomfortable in the first place. So stop looking at them dead in their face. Just saying. Help us out. Okay. One more thing, you guys, and that is lips. And I'm going to go nude today. This is a brown lip liner. And you guys, as women of color, African Americans, we need to put a lip liner on, okay? We really need a lip liner. That lip liner is going to help us to not look ashy and washed out. So make sure you're wearing a lip liner. Okay, that's what I thought, LaWanda. Because she didn't do, manual extraction. She did a machine. I have video. I'm actually going to post it today about my experience, which was just fantastic. So the color I'm wearing is Driver. It is the Maybelline Super Stay matte ink. And if you're darker skin complected, I promise you, you can pretty much wear any lipstick you want. You just need a lip liner. Can we get the yellow look that was on IG Reels a few weeks ago in the look library? Y'all, Amanda is editing the yellow look right now. I had already recorded that. I think I had already recorded that. I think that was probably the day I recorded it. She's editing it right now. So Marawa is a student inside Beautiful Us University. You guys, Beautiful Us University, the enrollment for Beautiful Us University, if you want to learn, makeup the way that I do it, then enrollment is actually going to open on May 29th. You can enroll for $147 a month, or you can get you can drop that price to $109 when you pay for 3 months at a time. Bottom mascara does it for me. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Y'all see that bottom mascara? It does it for me. I am feeling amazing. My wig on straight. And I'm excited that I can just be here for my sister in this way. And I have more capacity to do so. It's my little top, y'all. Y'all probably have seen this top all over social media. And y'all gonna see it again. Okay? All right. If you on Instagram, if you on YouTube, comment, like, subscribe. For real though. Make sure you subscribe, turn your notifications on. If you are not getting my text messages, you need to get my text messages, okay? Make sure that you text me I don't even know where my little text button is. There we go. Make sure that you text me. All right. If you are watching me now and you did not receive a notification about me being live today, text me. Okay. Please text me. Lastly, our class is around the corner. We are going to do a brow class, and you want to get on, you want to go ahead and sign up at beautyforusclass.com. 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 And then finally, if you love this look, you can get this entire look. You can't remember what I said. It's okay because I numbered the brushes in order. It tells you what you need on the brush. Matterbrushes.com is where you can get the brushes. Yeah, it has been fantastic, but your girl got to go. All right. I love you guys. Have a beautiful Saturday. Mwah. Thanks for doing it.